What's up, people? Welcome back again to the Black and Blue Podcast. What's happening, partner?
What's going on with you, bro?
Shoot, man, I'm not even gonna front, man. I'm a little down today. I want to say a rest in peace to the homie Nipsey Hussle, who was murdered last night. Sad situation. Yesterday afternoon in South Central Los Angeles, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was very shocking when it came. I saw somebody mention it, online, and I had to go Google it to see,
Me too.
You know what I mean? Because that was really shocking.
And with today being April Fool, the first thing I was like, "Oh, y'all starting early."
Yeah, they didn't cross my mind. I didn't know what I was looking at. I just surprised to see anything dealing with violence and Nipsey together in the headline. So when I read what happened, man, that was crazy.
Yeah, man. I interviewed him a few times. He's inspiring. I mean, that's one word that that always comes to mind. Even with all the stuff he was doing in his neighborhood and the communities. I mean, he always talked about buying land, buying real estate, letting the jewelry go to the wayside and stuff. Man, it was just we lost one. We lost a real one, man.
Yeah, we really did, man. But I was really I was really upset, not so much because of his untimely death. Mm-hmm. I'm more upset at social media, though, more than anything else, man.
They putting, he got the CPR, they was showing that and stuff like that, man.
No, I mean, I'm upset at the conspiracy theories.
Right, yeah.
I'm more upset at that more than anything else, man. I really feel like we live in an age where memes carry more weight than facts now.
Right.
And I see a whole bunch of fake woke people now. This one, and to be honest, probably cannot name one Nipsey song. Probably didn't know who he was until he was dating Lauren London. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And and I was like, I don't know who started it, the whole meme thing, man. But I really believe a government took time and resources to kill a dude off a documentary.
Oh, in the documentary they talking about is Dr. Sebi. He said when he was living, he found a cure for AIDS, and then he ended up dying a little bit afterwards while he was in police custody. It's a real deep story, but I don't buy into the whole conspiracy aspect of Nipsey doing a documentary on that and that being what it was. It's probably
here's my thing. If Nipsey was alive and able to put that documentary out, what would have changed? Like, what information came in that documentary that would have made such a big impact on our community?
Plus, if you think about it, that actually gonna bring more light to it, because now I have heard Chingy kind of believes that theory, and Nick Cannon wants to continue and finish up the documentary, which I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, regardless,
without a doubt, But I don't know if that's why Nips was murdered. I mean, black on black crime, we got to do better with this, man.
Yo, man, bad things happen to good people. Simple as that. And I know we lose somebody that you love, especially violently and publicly the way he did, and you wanted to make sense. But sometimes nothing deep behind it. It did some straight ignorant shit.
Right.
And I really believe it was also some real personal ignorant shit,
And they say maybe he had beefs, but then if you think about it, beef, man, the sad part of the situation is, and I hate to say it, but you see why when people get money, you see why they leave the hood.
No, yeah.
Because you
become a target,
man. Yeah, you become a target, man. And
jealousy is hell of a thing.
You still subjugated to stuff that you should be so far elevated from. But because you there, you still got to deal with the politics, man.
Yeah.
I know he had a little girl. My prayers are to you, shorty. He had a son with Lauren London. Man, it's a sad situation, brother, all the way around.
But I just hate people think it's all because of a documentary, because like human nature, we just talk about human nature. It doesn't change that much. Right. Like no matter how much knowledge, I mean, the pharmaceutical company industry been exposed many times over the years. Don't change anything.
It doesn't anything.
Y'all still getting kids vaccinated, and we know the dangers of it. We know pork is bad. You still eating bacon. We know cigarettes is food.
FDA,
you know what I'm saying?
They just like the doctors, and the doctors,
cigarettes cause cancer. People still smoking.
Big pharma, it's all so. Not saying that documentary was released. It's pretty much there was no. I don't think. If anything, if Nipsey would have been on it, I'm not saying that when people talk about conspiracy theories, if he was on the radar, he wouldn't have been on the radar for that. Nipsey probably would have been on the radar because for the last years he's been making his money, he's actually one of those rappers that talks about buying real estate, buying investment, having property and ventures in other countries and stuff. That's the type of stuff that's gonna put you on the government radar. Not no DVD.
Yeah.
I mean,
not at all. Yeah, he was on. I mean, he was in that. Well, you gotta think about it, man. One thing, the government is specializing in destabilizing people more than anything else. Mm-hmm. And if they were involved, it wouldn't be so obvious. For y'all slow people to think automatically the government did it. I'm sorry. Yeah, they a little bit more cunning than that. You know what I mean? So, and then people making comparisons to like Malcolm X, Dr. King and stuff, man. Like, you gotta think about, man, them dudes were moving masses of black people to do totally different things. Like, you know, Nipsey was just a great dude doing great things in the hood. But he wasn't a threat to the system, making us move against the system like Malcolm X was doing,
right?
Or like Huey Newton was doing. Like, he didn't do anything.
Not to say he wouldn't have got there, but he wasn't there yet,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Want to take him out just early.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, I mean, but you know, he's a dope rapper with a dope career, doing good things in the hood, and dumb shit happen. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Ignorant shit.
That's it, man. You know, and I know a lot of people disagreeing with me, going back and forth with me about it. I like, look, one dude said he had facts, and I was like,
what facts you got?
Yeah, and that's what I said. Like, what facts you got? No, I was trolling him. I was like, oh shit, you got facts? Hey, you know that? Like, please share, share me your facts. Well, you know, so you know what I'm talking about the video. He just said that he feel like someone going to kill him. I was like, man, that's not facts, bro. You know what I mean? But
no, he probably was talking about a tweet. He was like something to the fact that like having haters, but that could have been but to me,
what celebrity don't have a hater?
But if anything, that more of a tweet to if that was to ever hold any weight with that tweet, because we'll never know. But that would have been probably what the situation that happened before you go about that DVD.
Right.
But, you know.
Yeah, man. But I mean, it's very sad of what happened, man. It's very untimely. It is another reminder that, you know, tomorrow is not promised to anybody. And nobody is immune to the foolishness.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And I think that when people realize, like, we gotta stop putting people on these pedestals every time. You know what I'm saying? And like,
when you say pedestal, what you mean?
Like say, I think all these people putting Nipsey on this pedestal, on this high pedestal all of a sudden, and not saying that, you know, he wasn't doing great things, anything like that, but it's not like he was on some Malcolm X, you know, Charles and World, a global movement type thing either.
Well, I think
I can't put him on that.
I won't say that, but I can't say he wasn't going in that direction. And it's different aspects of when you say changing the world. Sometimes I think his aspect was that whole do-it-yourself, coming from the mud like he did and becoming a financial success.
That's fine.
I think that's more, but when I say that, it's not like that's a movement we need too. Financial empowerment. We really need that more than anything.
Right.
So I won't sit here and say he wasn't on the same level. He wasn't on the same level, but he hadn't gotten there yet either.
No, I'm saying he wasn't at the level for you to automatically think government was happening.
Okay.
He was on that level.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was on that. He wasn't on that level. You know, and like I say, I mean, it could have been life change. I mean, we never know. He got older. Hell, Malcolm X came from the streets and he turned his whole life around. Anything could have happened, but I mean, he still had a very active rap career, signed to a major label, pursuing different things on the side. Like, you know.
That was sort of, you know, when Pac died, you know, it was the conspiracy theories with that, but then it turned out to just be some gang bullshit.
I mean, it's like nobody above that. That's all I'm saying. Nobody above that. So, you know, so y'all think, oh, that is too simple of an explanation or too much of a coincidence. No, things can happen like that. And this shit can happen anytime.
But to that though, whoever took him, man, you did a real disservice, man. And
yeah, but if y'all are really so concerned about the documentary, you can go Google this Dr. Sebi right now. Plenty of interviews, plenty of information about what he did and what he was working on. Plenty of stuff. So it's like it's nothing hidden that you can't not find out right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but yeah, man.
And the funny thing is, you see all these people talking about Dr. Sebi. They probably never heard Dr. Sebi was until yesterday. But now all of a sudden they know.
Like you say, man, they probably only know Nipsey because of Lauren London. I don't have the people I saw talking today cannot name 2 Nipsey songs that wasn't on the radio. Okay, or they can tell you.
Really, Nipsey never really had no radio songs.
To Victory Lap. I mean, Victory Lap was that was a big PR push for the Victory Lap. Not saying it was a bad album. I mean,
I'm talking about the songs that's banging on the radio.
Yeah,
I've always been a Nipsey fan, since
Nipsey for me.
Bullets ain't got no names and shit like that.
Yeah,
man.
For me, he was known for selling the $100 mixtape, the $1,000 mixtape. That's the Nipsey I know of.
That's the hustle.
You know what I'm saying?
The one that made Jay-Z take. That's why I was talking about that whole financial empowerment, man.
Yeah,
he was his thinking, brother.
Yeah, that's the Nipsey I know of, but yeah, man. But it's a very sad.
Rest in peace to his family, his friends, man. We lost one. Salute, player. We catch you on the other side, man. Speaking of on the other side, we gotta go back to Chicago.
Chicago just been wilding.
So as we talk, Jesse, Juicy,
aka Juicy,
he walked away free. No charges, as we talked about in our last episode. And the mayor, police department, they were all up in arms. Okay, we still believe Jesse did it too. But the fact is, I still, and I said it to this day, the reason they went after Jesse so hard, and why I think R. Kelly probably gonna get convicted because they ain't gonna take 2 losses, is because
they're not gonna get embarrassed twice.
It's because of all the fuck shit that they have been doing. From the police corruption.
I mean, honestly, man, Juicy put the spotlight on CPD.
He put the spotlight on him.
He did put spotlight on that. I mean, like I said, they didn't come after him. He went to them. And and I had to make that clear because a lot of people keep saying that CPD was coming after him. No, he made that phone call and brought them into it. It's not a crime to whoop your own ass. It's a crime to file as a hate crime.
Right. And with all that going on with Jesse, Kelly, then you find out, it was an article last week in Chicago. Police they raided the house, the wrong house. It was a lady and her 2 kids, and they were having and some friends. They were having a birthday party. I think the little boy was turning 4. The little girl may have been like 7 or 8. They done came in there, they kicked the door in or whatever, battering ram and all that. Guns drawn. The little baby's birthday cake on the damn floor. Y'all some fuck niggas for that shit too. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
And and they
But that's scary, man. Like, you got a house full of kids and you busting up in there with.
But hold up though, the person they was looking for hadn't lived in the residence in like 10 years. So where y'all get your information from?
Yeah.
But they said they have a history of this, kicking in the wrong doors, pulling people, tying them up, arresting them, taking them out with kids and everything. And then it turns out that they effed up. So that's really why they upset about Jesse, because that was gonna take some of the light. So now R. Kelly gonna catch all the heat, man. He gonna catch the heat, boy. And I'm saying he shouldn't, but they coming for you, boy.
Yeah, they're gonna double down on him now. Yeah,
but it was just when when you see it, the little girl, man, she just has descriptive what she was, a little intelligent little sister, man. She was very articulate to be so young, and the way she talked about it, how they came in, drew guns. She thought she was gonna die. Didn't know what was gonna happen.
The video got me, man. You see the video?
Yeah, I saw the video.
Like all them cars pulling up, all the cops were like, it looked like about 2 dozen of them.
You gonna be scared too, cause you're not knowing who they are. Then they wouldn't show. I don't know.
They wouldn't show the warrant.
Wouldn't show the search warrant. They got a history of this, so they really wanted Jesse. Jesse put him in the spotlight, and then they thought Jesse was gonna be a win for him.
They catching the L's, bro.
But they catching nails, as they rightfully should. So
yeah.
But the ones they need to catch the wins with, they ain't doing nothing. So you deserve the L's,
Yep.
Tell me about, man. I heard about your little homie, man. A little 9-6.
Oh yeah. You gonna skip up to him. Yeah, man. Young guy. I don't even know where he's from, man, but young guy. And he dropped a song, and I'll classify it as a country song.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Nas X called "Old Country Road," and
that's cool.
It starts off with a banjo. He talk about the horses, cowboy life, and but it comes in with a trap beat, man, and it go hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. When I heard that thing, man, I was sitting in traffic. Atlanta traffic is crap.
Uh-huh.
I had that thing, and the song is short. It's like 2 minutes long, and I had that thing looping on repeat the whole time. I'm sitting in traffic.
Oh wow!
I was about to sell my car and buy a horse, bro. Like,
you a fool.
That's all hitting. So,
Mississippi and you coming.
I know, right? Yeah, I was like, hey, I'm about to ride all back to my daddy's house, bro. Oh man, but yeah, man. So the song, it went viral on TikTok. You know, it used to be an app called Musically. They were Chinese owned. They got bought out, called TikTok. A lot of young kids be on there. So it went viral on there first, like over 3 million views. And from there, it moved over to all the other platforms. And from there, it like ended up charting on the both country and hip hop charts.
My brother.
Yeah, you're getting it. And then, so of course, some white person up top threw a red flag on it and pulled him off the country charts and said it wasn't enough elements sonically to classify as a country song.
So what are the elements that sonically classify he was the wrong shade?
Basically, that's what I got from that. You know, and I was trying to find other songs. I couldn't find other songs, but I really hope he do like a whole album like this, man, because. First thing came to mind was Nelly and Bubba Sparks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because remember Bubba Sparks had the Deliverance album with Timbaland. It kind of like in his own mind. Now Lil Jon X, he gave props to Young Thug for being the pioneer of it. But I don't listen to Young Thug like that, so I couldn't really tell you.
Okay.
I heard he had some country songs, but I'm not a Young Thug fan like that. But I was a Bubba Sparks fan, and I thought the Deliverance album was hot. And it's funny now because Bubba Sparks is rapping now, and that's pretty much the sound he's carrying with him now. You know, he making rap songs for the rednecks, I guess nowadays. But yeah, man. But salute to him for making it on the charts. I look forward to hearing more from him, and I look forward to hearing the whole album, man. I'm looking forward to what he got.
You really like Buddy, huh? Okay.
Yeah, man. Man, I really hope that wasn't just a one-time thing, man. Cause I mean, it was snapping. It was straight. I liked it. Yeah, man.
So he won't be at the Grand Ole Opry performing this year. Yo, man, on a sad note, man, all these killings going on in Atlanta, man. A young 19-year-old kid named Omarion Banks, man. He went to visit his girlfriend in an apartment complex, man. He knocked on the wrong door. Dude, what's his name? Daryl Barnes.
Yeah.
He came out there wild and they got into a little argument. And dude walked away and he shot him. He killed him.
Everyone's saying,
he ain't trying to talk about self-defense. I don't know about that, bro. They gonna sit you down.
He deserved the time.
Yeah.
But after hearing more of a story, not saying he was right by no means, but I kind of understand he was coming from too.
Okay.
Because what it was like, well, what happened that night was, he had dude took an Uber or Lyft to try to go see his girlfriend. I think that night he just moved in together, whatever. It's dark. And so he went up the wrong stairway. So it was the right building.
Complex. He was going to visit her, but yeah.
Yeah, so right complex, wrong right building, but wrong stairway. So went to knock on the wrong door just about 12:30 in the night. And, so he's like, yo, my bad. And, of course, so the dude said, oh, you got the right one. He actually said that. Oh, you got the right one. And then he shot him as he was running away. And so... they interviewed somebody, I don't know if it was him or one of his family, was saying that they had an issue of a robbery recently in the same complex, and I think he wants to say it was his wife and 5 kids. Mm-hmm. So he was concerned there was another crime happening and somebody trying to run up on him. So, and like I said, by no means that he was in the right, but I can also understand. You hear a knock on your door in the middle of the night, and you got your girl and your kids there, and it was crimes happening in that same complex that week prior. But you be a little bit on that.
That's true, but my understanding is after the altercation, the dude was losing. You can't shoot the man in the back.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't condone his actions. Like you say, the dude was running off, so obviously he was unarmed and he was running off. But so I guess he just clicked. But yeah, but he had to pay for that.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure. And so, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like this dude was just I don't want to demonize him because I don't know this guy, but 2, I had to give him the benefit of the doubt. He probably was trying to protect his family and thought it was another crime, so I'm trying to run up on his family in the middle of the night. But he overly reacted how he did that. And sad that no kids gonna be without their father because yeah, man, they had to give him the time for that because you took a whole life for no reason at all. Yeah. So I'm sad for the 19-year-old for Omarion Banks for being killed. I'm also sad for his family too, because they will lose their father. Because
Right.
you know,
it's sad situation all the way around.
Yeah, but man, but I can, but I would, but I was, when I read that, I was just thinking like, man, how would I react? I had my whole family. You hear the knock on the door. And you think somebody trying to come after you, you know, just on the south side of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, you know, I definitely would have pulled a gun, but I don't think I could shoot somebody in the back either, though, if I started running off.
Okay.
I don't think.
And then,
I'd
like
do
I say, in the heat of the moment, you never know what's gonna
yeah,
happen.
Yeah, you're in the moment.
Reading
yeah,
it, man,
you're adrenaline rush, and you know what I mean. So yeah, so and I'm only saying all this because when you read an article, it's easy to think things are black and white, and it's really not. I mean, like, oh man, he shot that dude in the back. You know, he was evil. Yeah, we can easily say that. And yes, he was. And like I said, I can't stress this enough. He was totally wrong for doing it. But I'm also trying to see from his point of view, man. Like, man, somebody knocking your door in the middle of the night, and you know your whole family's in there, and your kids there, and then the complex that history of having crimes there. How would you act in the heat of the moment?
Right, that's true.
You know, you're waking up out your sleep. You know, you panicking, like, you know what's going on. Girl be like, hey, babe, who's at the door? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, all types of stuff went on. We don't know what went on that night, man.
That's true.
So I can't, you know, like I said, I can't say, oh, yeah, I've been much cooler about it. You know, I don't know. But yeah, man. But either way, very sad. And it's very sad he lost his life the way he did just by going to the wrong door.
Yeah. And speaking of Atlanta, man, your boy Luke say he bringing on.
Oh my God!
He bringing Freaknik back. Saying the 2000 Freaknik is supposed to take place on June 22nd at Lakewood Amphitheater, and over 18,000 people are expected to attend.
No.
Atlanta producer Jazzy Faye is hosting the event, while Adina Howard, Bun B, The Brat, Foxy Brown, Lil Scrappy, Pastor Troy Twister, and Uncle Luke will be performing among others. That kind of sounds like an old show. I don't know about the Freaknik aspect. I mean, Freaknik what it was. In this day and time, I don't know if it was still, some things were great memories. But when I first heard it, I was like, oh, they bringing Freaknik back. But then once you heard more, I'm like, if you're thinking Freaknik, okay, I'm thinking you're going to have rappers of today and things going on of today and not back in the 90s, you know. But, you know, Freaknik was what it was, but I think it's run its course. I think, to me, like, once he said it, everybody was like, what? It was like a little talk. But then when you seen who was actually the theater, it wasn't actually going to be over the whole Atlanta like that. Like, that sounds like an old school show. I mean, I say I wouldn't go to the show, but it ain't Freaknik either. I
wouldn't go because it sounds like a case. It's like we live in the age of cancel culture.
Let me tell you why it's not gonna be. If this, I'm not saying Freaknik wouldn't be a case. I'm saying Adina Howard, Bun B, The Brat, Foxy Brown, Lil Scrappy, Pastor Troy Twister, and Uncle Luke. More people gonna be there. Gonna be 35 on up. Ain't but so much rape going on, dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's more like a breakaway from your kids. I mean,
right? No, I mean, but
now, if you would have said it was gonna take over the whole Atlanta, you gonna have all you know, Future, Young Thug, whoever's everybody that's popping right now, and everybody from like 18 to 25. Yeah, okay, I might see some cases, but I ain't saying anybody any age can get raped. That's not what I'm saying, but. Like I say, that sounds.
I think it's memories. It's memories attached to that name. I don't think you should use that name at all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And not for no back to the 90s concert.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, something you should leave alone. That's Atlanta legacy. That's part of Atlanta history that should be left alone. It's a great time, like you said. The time was here, and leave it where it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it had its good and its bad.
Yeah.
We got Atlanta got a black woman mayor. I don't. They're real freaky.
But I just feel like
But somebody tried to do it a few years ago.
Yeah, that was just garbage.
Whack.
Yeah. Nah. But it's memories attached to that name, and then, you know. But even if it's older heads, you have older ignorant people too. They think it would be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be just like what we did back in the day, and you know, and that could be some trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, case in point. Like
whoever did that, if somebody, not to say anything, but somebody do that now.
You know what I'm saying?
They must ain't got no family. They must ain't got no job. No, like at certain age, you got responsibilities. Jail time ain't what you trying to have on list.
Young bum niggas, you got old bum niggas. Like,
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people never grow up.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? and
then childhood is Nasir Jones once said.
And now too, man, because social media. I mean, the camera phones, like they take to me, it takes the fun out of it because it's like since. You have to even back in the day, man, to understand Freaknik, you had to be there. It wasn't the type of events you had to be there. You know what I'm saying? But how fun is that if, everybody broadcasting it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and nothing special about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I think they should leave the name alone, man. And like I said, just say it's an old school concert, whatever. But just leave the name alone. I don't like you. And then you have an outsider using the name on top of that, And I love Luke, man, but you're not from Atlanta to be using that name either on top of that, I don't think.
Well, he the original Freak Nasty, so I mean.
But he's not Freaknik, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring your own. Like, Luke is a strong enough brand in himself. You know what I'm saying? To use what he got.
But that's not like Freaknik won't based off of booty shaking and all that. So I mean, I get what you saying too.
Yeah.
You want?
I didn't want to you messing with me with Atlanta history.
I know you want Kilo Ali headlining and stuff.
That'd be more appropriate.
I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that'd be more appropriate, man. But okay. but like you said, you can't relive those days, man. It's like it's a good time. We acknowledge it, and we got to move on from it, man. But to me, it's fine. Like these old movies, these shows, everything is damn rebooted. Like, yo, man, just bring some fresh, original ideas. Stop booting up the old shit.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
That is true.
Yeah, man.
And on that note, Black and Blue gonna check back with you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Again, R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. Salute, soldier. Blessings to your family, man. Sad situation. Rest in peace, my brother. Peace.